Well, hello, friends. How are we tonight on this Monday evening? It is Monday night here at the Wandering Bard, and I am your host, Lori Grafe. Here we are for yet another installment of the Clip and Chat sessions. For those of you who are here early, I hope you enjoyed the new slideshow. Those are all pictures from Arizona and from all of Jeremy's, mostly the hiking trips, and a lot of that's pretty close by to the Ren Fair. Most of those are around like the Superstition Mountains, which you are able to see from the Ren Fair. It's kind of like the backdrop of the camping area or the backstage. I mean, you can see it from, I think, from most of the fairs, what I can tell, because they are quite large, those mountains. So they've been able to get out and hike around. You know, it's hard to believe there is only one weekend left at Arizona. And so, yeah, this week has been it's going to be filled with, I should say, just catching up and with people that we're not going to see. I know tonight Jeremy is going to go out to listen to the Langers Ball. They have a show that they have out at a local pub or a bar that they do on Monday nights. So a lot of people go out to see them and kind of, hang out. And so I hope you enjoyed that little slideshow. I hope you're having a really good week. I'm glad that Judith is here in the chat, and she had a really good birthday week, so that's pretty exciting. That's lots to celebrate. You should always take a week or a month. I mean, some people take a month and they celebrate their birthday because why not? Why not? It only comes once a year, and there's not many years in that sometimes, right? So, hi, Matt. How are you? Happy Monday. So glad you're here. To everybody else who's not in the chat, so glad you're here. Hello. Welcome. Jeremy's in Arizona. We're hosting the Clip and Chat, kind of hanging out. This week, Jeremy did send me some video. He and Mark did get to go on the hiking trip up the Superstition Mountains, which they didn't get to do, I guess, last week because of the weather was questionable. But the weather was much nicer this time around, and there's like a tourist attraction, I guess you would probably say. It's, a popular spot, an overlook spot, as you would say. It's called the Wave Cave because it's kind of has like a little wave, and so it's like a very photogenic spot for a lot of people to take interesting pictures and kind of hang out. It's like a pinnacle-ish area. You get up there and hike back down. What's impressive about this is Jeremy took his guitar up there, so backpacked a guitar up the mountain to get this video. It is in the cave, so I will forewarn about the reverb of the cave. Like I said, these videos are just from our phones. We're not, there's nothing technical about them. They're just so we can get them back to you to share, to enjoy, to see things other than, beyond this little desk area that I have here out into the wilds of Arizona. So I think they're pretty cool. It kind of is like hard to imagine how when you see them in the shadow of them in the cave and you look out and you're like, wow, that's really cool. Like, how far is that? How far can you see? I didn't actually Google, you hike up there, how far can you see? Because I know in the East Coast here, there's a place called Klingman's Dome. It's one of the highest, might be the highest point on the East Coast. And you can see, which again, I don't know the exact numbers, pretty far. We've hiked it. Jeremy and I did that with Jeremy's parents, who are probably watching. Hello. And that trip to Tennessee and Gatlinburg is probably in the top 3 trips that I've ever did that I like so much, because the hiking was so incredible. So if you ever get the chance, make sure you get to go to the Smoky Mountains and Gatlinburg and do that, because the hiking, if you're up for it. There's also simple trails there where you can see amazing things. It's not, yes, we did the full on, we were in and out 10-mile trails or whatever just to see a waterfall. But there are smaller trails where you can see just as many beautiful waterfalls and other nature things. So, yeah. Hey, Carlos, how are you? So good to see you in chat. And hello, Manticore. Hello, how are you? Yeah, simple trails. There is a trail for everyone, Judith. That's what I always say. And I think that's what's so cool about nature, that it's so accessible, right? Like, it's so cool. Right now, it's wildflower season in Pennsylvania. It's like kind of all the first signs of spring. And Marshall, who's, in Jeremy's band now, but Marshall and I have been friends for quite some time. Side note, I played roller derby and Marshall played roller derby. He was a ref. So that's our connection before, music and skateboarding and everything else that, but we've been connected with Marshall for a really long time. So he and I went out for a hike on Sunday, and it was a really great time because there's all these really cool wildflowers coming up, and and it's along a rail trail. It's a really simple trail. That's what's so cool about it. It's this wildflower sanctuary. It's probably like a mile. It's straight. It's simple. It's not like Pennsylvania rocks everywhere. It's just like this really simple trail, and it parallels a rail trail. So you can just kind of go up off the rail trail down to this wildflower sanctuary and back up and do this. And it has an overlook of the Susquehanna River, and it's really cool. It's beautiful. But yeah, you can ride bikes. You could probably even push a wheelchair or something on there, honestly, if you were really determined. So anyway, I could talk about hiking and all kinds of fun things like that all day, but that's just because the videos that I'm going to share next is because Jeremy and Mark hiked up the Superstition Mountains to obtain these epic videos from the Wave Cave just for you guys. So, yeah, I'm going to share these, and, the reverb of the cave. You guys enjoy it. And then if you have like a favorite spot, I know there's probably plenty of hiking and cool spots up north, up north and across the world. In Australia, I'm sure there's amazing hiking there. Whoa. And share those spots. Why not? And hello, Andrew. I see you, and Lindsay in the chat. It's so good to see you all. So here we go. We're going to share some video. Get right to it.
Well, hello, wanderers. Welcome to today's office, featuring fantastic natural reverb for your listening pleasure. Mark and I have hiked across much desert waste to find this magical cave. No, actually, it's just the Wave Cave. You can find it on all trails. You should come. It's great. Objects in distance are bigger than they appear. Broad as I was walking one evening in the spring, I heard a maiden rather so sweetly for to sing. The chain she rattled in her hand, and thus replied she, my love, because I know my love loves me. Cruel were his parents, who sent my love to sea. he came on land. And hearing she was in Bethlehem, he ran straight out of hand. He flew into her loving arms, and thus replied he, my love, because I know my love loves me. So now these two are married, and happy may they be. Eternal doves together in love and unity. Our pretty maids with patience wait that God loves at sea. My love, because I know my love loves me. I love my love, because I know my love loves me. So much bigger in the pictures. Yes. It is. Wow, that's fun. No reverb pedal necessary.
Yeah.
Last time with good company, I love and shall until I die. But you will but not deny. So God be pleased, thus live will I. For my pastimes of sing and dance, my heart is set, all goodly sports. For my comfort, who shall be led? You must have some dalliance, a good old ill, some pastance. Company needs the best of thoughts and fancies to digest. For idleness is chief mistress of vices all. Then who can say but mirth and play is best of all? is to flee. Company is good. Every man hath his free will. The best ensue, the worst eschew. My mind shall be virtue to use, vice to refuse. The shall I use me.
Yeah, wave cave vibes. Yeah, hello friends. We are back. Those are the videos that Jeremy and Mark sent me because they hiked up to that little cool spot in the Superstition Mountains. It's kind of like an overlook spot, also kind of a touristy spot because it makes for really great pictures. If you Google it, you can see lots of creativity and some really beautiful shots with like the sun coming up into the cave and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's like a picturesque spot, as they say, an Instagram worthy photo opportunity, but also a really cool spot to play music. There were people there and they really enjoyed it. So those people that you kind of see maybe the people walking up were like, what's going on up here? But Jeremy said that everybody seemed to be like, hey, this is really cool. Thanks. And I said, when Jeremy was telling me the story, I was like, in 20 years, it'll be like, hey, remember when we hiked up to the wave cave and there was those two guys playing music? It'll be like this story that they tell everybody, like this random, we all have that like one little random story that we have, or like a little interesting encounter when you're on vacation, or even when you everyday stuff, you're out with your everyday walk or whatever, and something interesting happens and you're like, wow, that's probably never going to happen again. That's probably the experience that those hikers had. They were like, it could be like, who knows if it's people that go there all the time or if it was like tourists or travelers. I don't know. I didn't get the full exact story of like how many people were there or how many people, but I do know that they were like, oh yeah, we're at the Ren Fair. Oh yeah, you should come check it out. Oh yeah, this is like this type of music and da 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 da. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, handout quest. Yes, handout quest. Here's your quest. Come to the Renaissance Fair, which is down the mountain and around the corner. It's on the weekend. Come and hang out with us, right? That would be funny. Kind of handed out stuff like that. Quest, music mountain quests. Anyway, gosh, there's so many fun things. But yeah, we all have like a little story, I'm sure. Like, you're out somewhere and you meet someone, or, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything specific at this moment, but I know for sure those people are like telling their friends, oh my God, today on the mountain, 2 guys were playing music in the wave cave and it was a blast. Oh man. So yeah, friends, thanks for hanging out. I have more videos. Don't worry. I'm just kind of relaxing into this Monday, the new week. It's a full moon. The moon last night was absolutely beautiful. I'm sure it's on its way up now. I didn't catch a glimpse of it. It was not up yet when we started the stream. So, and then I heard there was like some solar flare activity that there was a possibility to see tonight, the Aurora Borealis or whatever. But I don't know how far south that would get or what time that's supposed to happen, if it's going to happen. But there was like a large solar flare today. So if you're into that type of thing, I like all things nature. We could talk nature all day. I already said this. But we're here for the music and for other fun things tonight, right? More music. Give us some music. So yeah, Mark and Jeremy have one more weekend left at Arizona Renaissance Fair, and then they're going to pack it up. Jeremy's already starting to organize and get prepared for that trip, because once they're done with fair, they are going to travel to Texas, to Kilgore, Texas, for the Avalon Medieval Fair, where they will be there for the month of April. And then after that, Jeremy will be home, and then he'll have 4 weekends at New Jersey Renaissance Fair, and then we'll be back at Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair for the first 6 weekends this year. So yeah, lots happening. There's also a lot of like other announcements that are going to happen. I just can't make announcements quite yet, but there is one thing that's happening. They are working on the final mastering of the Lemning album. So that's the album that's going to be with Jeremy, Jordan Cavalier, and Marshall Fisher. They did all like the pre-recording before Jeremy went out to Arizona. And he and Vid Wanger are working on like the mastering and the final production phases of that album. No specific release date yet, but that's going to be coming. I think the goal is for New Jersey Renaissance Fair. So that's, end of May when that record will hopefully drop. So y'all be the first to know for sure, because you hang out every Monday night with me and Jeremy, and we appreciate you so much. So yeah, if you're signed up for the email, you know that I don't really spam, or we don't really spam, I should say. The email comes out once a week. It comes out on Mondays just to say like, hey, we're doing a live stream tonight. Here's the link. Come hang out. And the email also will, it goes out when there's special announcements and things like that. You can sign up for the email on Jeremy's website. And I can definitely post that in just a minute here. But yeah, it's just jeremygrafemusic.com. You can go check that out and sign up for the email. It's the best way to stay informed, other than hanging out here or following along on Facebook. That's probably where he's the most active, I would say, here, Facebook, and the email. So yeah, thanks for like hanging out. So exciting news. This next video is an unboxing video. And Jeremy's going to share that with you.
Hey friends. I'm pretty excited because today's new guitar day. Why don't we open the box and see what we got?
This is a pretty exciting gig bag so far. Yes, I'm taking my time. Oh wow. This is great. There are actually some compartments inside the bag, a nice zipper pocket, and a little gathered cloth pocket. Cool. It feels more robust than it looked in the pictures when I bought it, which is always what you want. I mean, it's always what I want. So it looks like Brad K inspected this at Sweetwater. I'm going to put this in the zipper pouch. You ready for this? I'm very excited. So, we have here a Taylor 250 CE. As you can see, this is a new 12-string for me. I have my tuner, so I will be tuning this little guy up and playing for a little bit. I like the feel right out of the box. It looks like I'm probably going to be able to get away with playing this without doing a whole lot of setup work, which makes me very happy. And it looks good. Looks like there's some nice reinforcements in the saddle, which is important for a 12-string, since there's so much more string tension. Battery box looks good. Yeah, this is really nice. So let's commence tuning operations. I don't know that I need to inflict tuning on you, do I? No, of course not. We'll come back with a little more music. So, actually, it was surprisingly close to being in tune, given all the variables. That's pretty impressive. I wanted to show you the inside of the gig bag first, because it's actually gorgeous. So let me flip this around, show you this gorgeous kind of a burgundy velvet. So that's nice. And like the fit and the feel of the case is really good. I mean, it was for this guitar. As a result, it's a pretty snug fit. I might not be able to keep my tuner on the guitar in it as well, which is fine by me. I think this case is going to travel really well. Nice sturdy fabric. Anyway, I'm guessing you want to hear what this sounds like, which was partly what got me to buy this guitar in the first place, other than the fact that it just is phenomenally gorgeous. So, shall we?
like that. Go bid the needle his ear north the state, to which with trembling reverence it doth bend. Go bid the stone a journey upward make, go bid the ambitious flame no more to ascend, and when falls to their own motions then shall I cease thee, and thee alone to love. Humans fortunes in their faces read, to find out mine look not, alas, on me, but mark the face and all the features heed, for only there is writ my destiny. If stars show with gaze not on the skies, but study the astrology of the eyes. If thou find their kind and propitious trace, what Mars and Saturn threaten, I'm not fear. The chance it be the fate of mortal days is writ in heaven, but oh, my heaven is here. Can men learn from stars they scarce can see? Two great lights rule well the world and earth to me. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing real well. Miss seeing you guys on Monday nights, but I have to say, I do prefer the weather in Arizona in February and March than I do in Pennsylvania. I say that without any regrets at all. It's mostly been gorgeous. We've had a little bit of rain in the last week, but mostly it's been about 50 at night and in like the 70s to 80s during the day, which I am stoked on all of that. So it's been great playing with Mark. We're gonna do some more videos a little later in the week. For some of the stuff that we've been working on, you just saw the new arrangement of My Fate that I've been working on. So I'm really excited to hear what that's gonna sound like when Jordan and I finally get a chance to play that together at New Jersey Ren Fair, which is gonna be happening last 2 weeks of May and the first 2 of June. So hopefully you'll get to see some of you fine folks there. We're really excited that we get a chance to play the whole run of Jersey Ren Fair this year. Really excited to get a chance to perform there officially and get to hang out with some of the friends that are on cast and also performing there. So we're really excited, and I think this is going to be a really great year. So anyway, miss you all, love you all, see you real soon.
That's true. He will see us all soon. Soonish. Like a monthish. And then I'll be back here doing the thing, playing the music live for you here at the Wandering Bard. So I hope you enjoyed those little fun videos, you know, videos from the Wave Cave, just Jeremy's new guitar, his new Taylor that he's really excited about. Well, depending on everything, maybe he'll send me another video with the guitar. I know the wind kind of was like cutting the sound maybe a little bit, but yeah, it was pretty crazy windy that day. But that was the day the guitar came, so he, you know, you gotta unbox it right away, right? He very excited about it, and excited to share it with you too, because that's what we do. We share all our fun things with you guys. And thanks for hanging out. I have one more song to share with you, and this is just a song from Monday Night Live, like a couple sessions back in the day. Not back in the day, but you know, feels like back in the day at this point. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining me for these clip and chat sessions every week. I don't think I'll have any up because this is the last week at Arizona and they're packing and doing everything. I don't think that I'll have any videos. So next week I might do like a Jeremy original songs show, or I haven't decided quite yet. I think that's probably what I'll do, just to make it kind of simple. And so yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you then. I just have one more song. Have a great week, friends.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for supporting this show. It makes such a big difference. The subscriptions have really helped pay for things like the software to run the show, or new equipment, or yes, the Eternal String Fund. So thanks, friends. And actually, on that note, this is a very appropriate song for all the reasons. Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. So here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the dear lass that I love so well. For the style and for beauty, there's none can excel. She smiles on my countenance as she sits on my knee. Sure, there's no one on earth as happy as me. So here's a health to the company, and one to my house. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Our ship lies in harbor, we're ready to dock. I wish a safe landing without any shock. If I ever should need you by land or by sea, I will always remember your kindness to me. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may and might never all meet here again. Our footsteps may falter, my wit it might fail, my course may be challenged by November gale. If fortune shall prove to be friend or be foe, you will always be with me wherever I go. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be Friends, thanks for hanging out with us at the Wandering Bard tonight. I am Jeremy Grafe. Lori has been behind the production desk. Love you all. Good night.